Page 2, Firework. 4/4 time. No sharps or flats in a key signature. We're in the key of C major. Make sure you can do the scale for C major. I have a video on it. You can go do that. Do the beginner part, the 1 octave up and down. Now let's cover this one hand at a time first. Make sure we have the notes and fingering, because the rhythm is a little tricky. So at the beginning, you're starting here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 1. See, the rhythm is it's different on each of the measures, sort of. You got to watch out. Go down to measure 9. Remember the numbers at the beginning of each line in the little box? Those are measure numbers. So measure 9, you have the dotted half note that's held over from before, and then on beat 4, your thumb comes up a little bit, and it's 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And you're doing this for a while, 4 and 1 and 2, and then on measure 12, it's here. Connect this. The thumb will cover this, but this is what counts. That's the melody. So it's 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3. And on beat 3, this is measure 14. This is the last measure of the first line. On beat 3, you have a rest. You come up. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and. So during the rest, you got to come up. Actually, I just lift up or reach up. Let's go down to measure 20. You're here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Measure 21. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you just take out the tie and play all the notes here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then it starts to make sense. Then when you get a handle on that, then put it in, the tie in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. You stretch out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Left hand, the left hand's got broken chords. At the beginning here, 1, 2. Then reach down. Reach down again. You're just going down the keyboard. You reach down a little further. And then you're just up here. Now, if it'll help, on measures, going measure 4 and 5, you're here to here. On measure 4, the C could be played with the thumb or the index finger, either one. The idea is normally it'd be thumb, but because you got the little finger wants to play it in the next measure, sometimes it might be easier if you use second finger, and that puts you a little closer to your little finger than the thumb. Either way, some people do it one way, other people do it another. You have a choice. Or your teacher will tell you how to do it. Anyway, you go up here and you do that again. Measure 9 and block chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. During the rest, you come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1. Broken chords. 1, 2, 4. Isn't this fun? 4, 1. What? Okay, measure 16. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That's the 4, 1. We're building up. 1. At the bottom, last 2 measures, you're here. 1 and 2 and 3, and then come, just lift up and move. Not a real jerky motion, just lift up and move. C and a G. Put the hands together. Now make sure when you play the first note in the left hand on these measures, the right hand is resting. The right hand, don't hold that note down. So starting at measure 3, we're here. Anyway, you put the hands together. You can do it as well as I can, I'm sure. Let's go down to measure 9 here. You're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and. See, on beat 1, the left hand comes up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2. Let's go over to measure 15. You're here. 1 and 2 and 3. 3 and 4 and 1. There, measure 21. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2. So forth. That's sort of how it goes. I went a little fast, but you can go over this multiple times. Get an idea of how that all working, get rid of the hesitations and the wrong notes, and then once you can do that, as far as articulation goes, they don't give you any. So pretty much just connect everything and lift up at the wrists. After you get to know it, you start feeling it. If you feel a staccato here and there, put it in if you feel it. But right now, you pretty much connect everything. Dynamic-wise, well, it goes to the melody. Whatever you think sort of soft is. Left hand's very soft. You're staying in that area. You don't have to stay exactly that. You can get a little louder and softer if you feel it. At the bottom of the page, the last measure, there's a crescendo. You're going to go up to moderately loud. You just go up a little bit. And so it's here at the bottom of the page here. Now a little louder. Now you're moderately loud. In the right hand. Left hand's still soft. Crescendo in the second line, measure 16. Now you're going to go up to loud. Right there's loud. And you're staying loud pretty much until the last line. You start the line loud at measure 23. And then come down to moderately loud and go back up to loud. I suggest maybe you come down to moderately soft and that way you got more room. So I can do the first part of that moderately soft and moderately loud, now loud. You have to kind of figure out. Initially, it's very mechanical. You figure out where you want, and then after you get to know it, you just feel that crescendo. Yeah, because you're slowing down there too. And even though you got to lift up the left hand, connect the right hand. Speed, well, it's not fast or slow, it's in the middle. And we're guessing you can find recordings of this. Just however fast you feel you would sing it, go for it. Now they've added pedal over here on page 13. When it gets up exciting and they're adding the overtones to fill it out, make it fuller. It's going to be overlapping pedal. So the hands go down first, the notes go down first, and then the pedal follows them. And you can pedal it pretty much like they're telling you to pedal it. They're not pedaling it all the way through. You gotta lift the pedal up for these left hand. You don't pedal those. So there, yeah.